Hello po, good morning. I am Precious Antonette M, Catchillar, a civil engineering student, and in this video, we will talk about the art of war. Written by Sun Tzu. So this book was written approximately 2,500 years ago. So, The Art of War is an influential document about tactical warfare, written by the ancient Chinese military strategist Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu is a great leader. He was a Chinese general and a philosopher. So this book is about different components and aspects of warfare or war in general that has affected both Western and East Asian philosophy and military thinking. You'll learn how to attain victory and how to deal with your enemies by reading this book. Kahit po napakatagal na ng book na ito, this is still relevant up to this day and age because ginagamit din po siya sa militaries, sa business, sa sports teams na gustong makakuha ng edge laban sa kani-kanilang opponents. So, The Art of War contains 13 chapters and my version po has 224 pages. I bought this book online for 699 sa fully booked po. Luckily, we can access this through online na po. Mayroong mga available na ebooks online na you can download, mga PDF. But po, since this book is something that you'll read from time to time, maganda na mayroon kang hard copy. Yung pinagkaiba ng book na to, compare sa mga iba pang mga librong nabasa ko, ang format niya ibang klase kasi instead na written siya in paragraph or in statements, para siyang nakalist like this one. See, may mga numbers po and ganun siya sa lahat ng chapter. Buong book niya, naka-number siya, nakalist siya. And it was kind of odd. And at the same time, it makes sense since this book po is treatise, a systematic review of warfare. So, medyo kamukha siya ng Bible since the Bible was written din po. May mga verse, may mga number, gano'n. So, now let's talk about the key points and yung mga lessons na maaari po ninyong mapulot and napulot ko personally by reading this book. So first po, ang gusto pong stress ng book na ito is to know yourself and to know your enemies. And I quote, "If you know the enemy and yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles." So this book teaches us to be aware of our own strengths and weaknesses. Pati na rin ng opponents natin. How they think, paano ba sila mag-react, paano ba yung atake nila, paano ba yung sistema nila, and tayo rin, paano ba tayo mag-react sa mga sitwasyon na binabato sa atin. Number 2, waiting for the opportune moments. So there are a lot of things that we do na hindi naman mali, maaaring tama, or tama nga talaga, but is it the right time? We need to understand when and when not to do certain things. We should know when to attack and when to retreat. I love this part of the book kasi naaalala ko dito yung verse po sa Bible from Ecclesiastes na there is time for everything. And it's very essential na malaman natin kung kailan ba tayo aatake or kung kailan ba tayo aatras. Dapat alam natin yung right timing. And we should learn how to strike the iron while it's hot. Kasi pag brown out na, delikado, char. And this also teaches us how to achieve victory in the most efficient way possible. And yung pinaka-important lesson po na napulot ko dito sa Art of War is kung gaano kahalaga yung preparation. Dapat we know how to prepare for our battles. Kung sasabak tayo sa battles, hindi pwedeng sugod lang ng sugod. Hashtag preparation is the key. Pwedeng preparation sa quiz, battle sa business, battle sa sports, or battle sa kahit anong bagay. Preparation talaga. Kasi when we prepare for a fight before going into a battle, or before going into a battle, mas mataas po ang chance ng ating pagkapanalo. Overall, this book is a good read because you'll really learn from it. And I know a lot of businessmen out there, politicians, and leaders that are reading this book. And they use this strategy for their everyday life and battles. So, ang magiging kritiko lang po siguro dito para sa ating mga millennials, I just want to warn you, if you want to read this book for entertainment, you won't be entertained that much kasi this book is kind of tedious to read kasi knowing our age gap, millennial ako, ikaw mas matanda pa siya sa kinanunuan ko. This was written around 50. Uso pa yung mga king, mga emperor, mga peasants and slaves. And damang-dama ko talaga yung age gap namin. And for me, this book is not for leisure. Kasi yung mood niya, napaka-serious and napakalalim ng mga salita na mai-encounter natin. And you really have to read between lines if you want to learn something from this book. Kasi para kang nagde-decode, I don't know, you really have to concentrate. Na hindi siya kagaya ng ibang book na easy read lang, na babasahin mo if you want to have fun and entertainment. Hindi. Kasi ang lalim niya. And kung gusto mo talaga may mahita sa book na ito, you really have to get your pen, your paper, your highlighter to take down and to read between lines. But it's really helpful, especially if you're a businessman or you're competitive or warrior ka sa ML, char kasi Art of War, di ba? War. So, it's really helpful. Dapat pag binabasa mo siya, intentional ka. Na you really laan your time to understand it. So, overall, this book is a good read and you'll really learn something from it that you can apply hindi lang sa war literal, kundi sa life in general at sa napakarami pang bagay. So, this is 10 out of 10! And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I hope you like this video. If you find this video informative and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it to your friends and your family. So yeah, bye bye, keep safe and God bless. Mwah.